Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Daria Reactions. I'm Fred. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back. And we are in season 5 of MTV's Daria as part of my reaction, rewatch, commentary, and discussion series. And if you don't know by now, yes, one of those words in there was rewatch, because I was in high school when Daria was first airing on MTV. As a matter of fact, the season 5 basically what aired during the back end of my senior year of high school. Right. Matter of fact, right straight up through my graduation, if memory serves me right, in terms of like the air dates of everything. So sorry, but it's just really freaking cold in my office here. It is 32 degrees outside. I mentioned it in the previous video, which you would have saw last week, but yeah, it is whew, cold. There's like an hour difference between when I recorded uh the episode last for Phys Ed and this episode, so I had to go to another portion. I had to go to another portion of my house to warm up. It's like but that a little behind the scenes details there for you. Anyway, we're up to season 5, episode 2, the episode Sappy Anniversary. If memory serves me right, this is the episode where Daria gets upset because of Tom missing. I think they're missing an anniversary. Wait a second. Isn't Fall Yet aired in August of 2000? Season 5 started in February of 2001. So what's it? August, September, October, November, December, January, February. Huh. And Phys Ed, they actually made reference to like the Super Bowl was going to be on the 30th. That episode aired in February. You know, I kind of wonder if they purposely line things up they line things up that well. Because a 6 month, going out with someone for 6 months, that's a a major accomplishment there. That's it's kind of interesting. So, but yeah, it's like I'm just trying to think of off the top of my head, like that was clearly intentional. Like, so if I'm remembering the plot of the episode, there's a little bit of genius in that, in it, especially if they're going to say if it's a 6 month anniversary. As a matter of fact, I think for certain it's a 6 month anniversary that Daria is mad about. All right, either which way, let's get into it. Y'all know the drill. Display capture is up. You don't hear any audio from it because I tend to run my mouth for long stretches of time on things that I'm reacting to. Sometimes I get hung up on something and miss something in the episode, but I am paying attention to it. We turn the blurs on and off. Do we get a Daria Day intro with this one? No, we don't. Happy anniversary. Pedal to the metal. I like that. The plant people are here. Yes, she is. Wow, rude. Valentine's Day. No, she demands guys buy her presents. Happy 1 year. Joey. No wonder Daria's going to get mad because she's picking up on this from Quinn. Six. Yeah, no, it's only been 6 months actually. If you're going, if they're actually going in real time. Well, wow, Quinn actually keeps track of this. Okay, so wait, it's May. Hold the hell up there. If it's May in the continuity of Daria, why the hell is Quinn getting gifts as you like that want to associate for Valentine's Day? Jake has his own business. Oh yeah, he does. He's in consulting. Yeah, he doesn't. No, yeah, Easy Street is right past Delusion Drive, and also intersects with Know Your Old Boulevard. Delinquent quintuplets. Ah, Daria's hanging out at Tom's place. So, oh, Daria is mad. Ah, Daria is pissed. She is. What the hell with this douchebag? You know what it is? The episode where episode of Simpsons, where the I think the Angry Dad cartoon, and here's some stock, and it's like this rolls of toilet paper. 24 with that haircut. You know what this guy reminds me of, and this is going back a long ways. Just all the, and matter of fact, I still get emails every so often where you have like those YouTube network things that kind of like imploded like about a decade ago. An 80-hour work week. Yeah, boy. Poor Jake. Meanwhile, at the Lane residence, Pottery Blam. Go with Pottery Blam. It's Tom, isn't it? It was like, I like what Jane just said there. Or my ex, your current is isn't awkward, but go on. It's like, that's a great response there. Daria has always been human. Jane's favorite song is the theme from the Poseidon Adventure. I didn't even know the Poseidon Adventure had a theme. Carpal tunnel syndrome. Nora actually has a sweet look. Oh, wow, to talk about Linux as a Linux. Wow, that. Oh, she's cut. No, it isn't. Oh, but she's clearly customer service. Oh wow. Oh, Daria is. Oh Christ on a stick. Okay. So if the goal here is to really make Tom feel like get Tom to come across like a jackass, go. Okay, but what do you do? Good point there. Yes, six K for a coffee table is way too damn much. He does. And Jake's trying, and he has a laptop, which is actually kind of cool. That wait a second. That laptop's not going to make it to the end of the episode, is it? Oh, oh wow, Quinn is Quinn is actually sticking up for Daria here. Wow, Quinn is actually having Daria's back here because Quinn takes Quinn actually takes those anniversary things seriously. Hey, neat, Jake. Yes, you should. Chocolate covered coffee beans. Blech. Then again, I don't like coffee. Jake Jake is really into it. Oh, geez, Louise. Wow, Jake is just going all in on the multitasking. Oh, I knew that laptop wasn't going to make it through the episode. They are insisting on that gray pullover, gray jacket for Daria this season, aren't they? She's pissed. Oh wow, yeah. It's like you assuming that Daria doesn't have expectation that she doesn't want to be taken out every once in a while. Figure it out, Tom. But I'm actually loving the fact that Quinn actually had Daria's back there. Actually, it's a great callback considering how Daria was there for Quinn with she got rejected by the tutor. That's a huge bed. No, no. Okay, yeah, it's not about sex, Helen. No, no, no. It's about the anniversaries. How can anybody sleep with their pillows stacked like that too? Wow, God, Helen has a wonderful look there. Gwen, when would this would have been? That would have been like what, like late '70s, early '80s with that haircut. Like, goddamn. Again, I'm actually stunned by this look for Helen at her youth. Yeah, she was. She wasn't thrilled. It doesn't matter what he does, that he does anything. Show no mercy. Yeah. So Helen has Darius back on this too. Jake, what the hell are you wearing? Yeah, he is. He Jake is just snapping there, but yeah, he was having a. Oh, so this is why Jake is there. Oh wow. No, yeah, look, Jake is a consultant. So Jake ends up back where he started. But you know, he at least he's somewhat successful as a consultant. So Quinn's gonna get that mini skirt. Oh wow! Oh wow! Mr. O'Neill gets to flip it. Mr. O'Neill gets to flip it around on Mrs. Branch in terms of for her forgetting. That's actually quite clever. I didn't think they were going to go that way with it. What a gaudy looking place. And Daria walks away after ringing the bell. You know, what if she did left a frame and bag of doll crap on the doorstep? Yeah, she's going to say it. Well, he is actually taking her for you for granted, Daria, but that's yeah, with Jane. Okay, so but they're not important. But you know, Daria is a complicated person. Corporal Ellenborgen. Yeah, he's not a failure. Oh, this is sweet. Oh, she kept the candle. Okay, this had to have been they must have intended this episode to be for Valentine's Day. They had to have intended for it to be for Valentine's Day. I mean, it because number one, the episode airs. In fact, let me bring up. Let me look this up here. Is it Fall Yet aired August 27th, 2000. Sappy Anniversary aired February 26th, 2001. Yeah, that's 6 months. That's exactly 6 months difference. So, so unless you're not paying attention, it's like, okay, but is it fall yet? And when Daria and Tom start dating there, That's literally in the summer, June, July, August. And but in the continuity of this episode, Quinn going through the calendar and it's to say it's May. But then you have all the Valentine's Day candy and stuff laying all over the place. So this episode had to have been, it clearly probably was intended to be a Valentine's Day episode. But I'm going to assume it was changed because of the air dates. Because last the phys ed that made reference to the Super Bowl. Okay, the Super Bowl in 2001 was on the 28th, not the 30th. Okay. Okay, so there is some weird time warp stuff happening with season 5 in relation to to the continuity, since Daria certainly in the back end of season 4, counting Is It Fall Yet, and rolling into some stuff into season 5, there's but there was like a bunch of continuity there. You can't just give a date. But what makes this episode work is the fact that it does air 6 months different from when Is It Fall Yet aired. So there is that. It's like it is exactly 6 months. Okay, but still, things that stand out of the episode, and I know I gushed over it. Quinn having Daria's back when Tom comes to the Morgendorfer's house and is face to face with Quinn, and Quinn is like, "Oh no, Daria went out," and making a bunch of sly remarks. It's really cool to see Quinn. It was actually really awesome to have Quinn sticking up for Daria in that regard. Um, uh, it, it and it's a when you think about it, it's also a wonderful callback in a roundabout way to Is It Fall Yet? Where, and I know I mentioned it, but I have to go through it again, where Quinn goes through that realization, like, okay, she shot her shot for some guy she really liked and got turned down, and Daria was there for her. And now Daria is dating, and Quinn having all that extra experience and stuff and expectations. Like, Quinn actually gets to, be protective of Daria to and it actually was really sweet. Helen, number one, I love that look. Young Helen look with that pixie style haircut. So I'm kind of wondering where that would have been in terms of the timeline between Jake and Helen's relationship. Number one, that's a hell of a cute look. Not just saying that because 9 times out of 10 with character creation options in some video games I play, I often have a look like that for the characters I create. I'm biased in that regard. But Helen telling the story of like how things went with her and Jake's first big anniversary, and the fact that Helen kept the candle that Jake made for her, even though he didn't recognize it, freaking out when he saw it, like, what the hell is that? Um, Jake trying to get with it and move into a new line of work and being completely overwhelmed is a nice little is a nice character arc for Jake in a way that he tries. He actually goes all in, and it's like we actually see him trying to adapt, but only to end up back where he started, with his own business. But we know that he is fairly successful at his business, because that house that the Morgendorfers have, even with Helen being a lawyer, is a bit much. Like the mortgage on that place must be astronomical. So Jake has to be, without question, has to be very, very successful, or at least is a, well, don't say very successful, but moderately successful enough on it to where the Morgendorfers really don't really have one for nothing, even with Helen's being a lawyer as well, because Helen is not a partner at her firm. She was on fast track to be a partner, but still. Anything else? Time does not come across well. Daria's little dream sequence and her concern to this being a piece of furniture is certainly does not paint Tom in the best light. And we also kind of get an idea of where we also get the early things of like what went wrong with his and Jane's relationship. And it's almost quite clear that he's like, okay, he is not going to really try all that hard with Daria because of how things went with Jane. So, but if they really wanted to present Tom in a way, it's like, yeah, he's not really likable. You don't really want him to be Daria's boyfriend. They're certainly doing a wonderful job in that regard. Um, all in all, a solid episode. So we're 2 episodes down into season 5, and so we so yeah, so two episodes down, 11 more plus one movie to go. There's actually going to be some concern regarding is it college yet, depending on what version of it is on the complete box set. But we'll get to that obviously when we eventually get to that. So with that said, tighten your friendship bracelet, stay safe, have a great day. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, and we'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.